Hi all, our presentation is titled Oprah, the Perfect Salesman by Ivy, Nikita, Jamie, and Marcella. So just an overview of our presentation. We will introduce the topic to you and then go into the characteristics of a salesman along with our concept and analysis. And then we'll show you a brief clip of Oprah's Golden Globe speech from 2018, along with recommendations we have as a team, a small summary, and then of course the references. So the following questions will be answered as we go through the presentation. What was Oprah's childhood like? What is the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy? What is the Oprah effect? What characteristics of a salesman does Oprah display? What are the basic leadership requirements? What qualifications does Oprah have to be considered an alchemist leader? What is the Angel Network? And then also, what are the team's recommendations? A salesman has three main characteristics, one of them being a storyteller, someone who can persuade you to do many things, like borrow your watch and then sell it back to you. They love the chase of getting someone to agree with them or buy what they are selling, even if it's just an idea. The second characteristic is that a salesman is enthusiastic, likable, and charming. When they talk about their next idea or project, people are instantly hooked. Lastly, the characteristics that stick out to most consumers is that a salesman is able to share feelings and emotions by making themselves relatable. So, how does Oprah tie into the idea of a salesman? Well, Oprah is actually the ideal salesman. As we all know, she's an American media mogul, talk show host, actress, producer, and philanthropist. She's also known as the most influential woman in the world. One of the most recent headlines was during her 2018 Golden Globe speech about women who face sexual abuse. She's also made a record breaking deal with Weight Watchers when she decided to join their weight loss campaign in 2018. So, in this way, she displays the three characteristics time and time again.
Oprah's father, Vernon Winfrey, and her mother, Vernita Lee, were teenage friends that had split up by the time Oprah was born on January 29, 1954. Shortly after her birth, Oprah's mother needed to find work, so she sent Oprah to live with her grandmother, Hattie. Hattie did not have much, so Oprah was raised in poverty on a farm and required to wear dresses made out of potato sacks. This caused her to endure ridicule from her neighbors. Hattie became ill when Oprah was 6, so she was then sent to live with her mother in Wisconsin. Oprah's mother worked long hours, which meant that Oprah was unsupervised and left in the care of family members. From the ages of 9 to 14, she was raped by a cousin and molested by an uncle. The result of this abuse was a pregnancy that she hid for 7 months out of shame and fear. The baby did not survive. After running away from home multiple times, she was sent to live with her father. He encouraged her education and required that she have her homework done on time. He expected her to learn 5 new words each day before dinner. She became an honor student, joined the speech team, and was voted most popular in high school. As her school's representative in the White House Conference for Youth, she attended an interview at WVOL in Nashville. The radio announcer was so impressed with her interview that she recommended her to represent the station in a beauty pageant. She became the first Black Miss Fire Prevention in Nashville. She then participated in another beauty pageant and became Miss Black Tennessee. From here, WVOL offered her a job as a part-time newsreader, and she quickly became a well-known personality in Nashville. This led to a job at Nashville's News Channel 5, where she was the first Black woman to work at the station and the youngest anchor. From there, she transferred to Baltimore and began working on the 6 o'clock news. She was known for her interesting shows and high ratings. In 1984, she was recruited by WLS-TV in Chicago to host their failing morning talk show, AM Chicago. Due to her charm, the show was number 1 within a year, and by 1986 it was the highest rated talk show of all time. The show's name was changed to The Oprah Winfrey Show and expanded to 1 hour and broadcast nationally. Oprah is advertised as someone who really cares, someone you could have a real relationship with. Oprah's success as a salesman is due to her genuine care for others. Salesmen see their clients as an extension of their own family. Salesmen also love helping people, and they build relationships with the people they work with. Oprah feels it is her calling to encourage and educate women. As of 2011, she had contributed over $500 million from her personal funds. One of her causes is the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. She started the academy because she feels education is a way to end poverty in South Africa. The graduating members of the academy have gone on to be accepted into universities in South Africa and the United States and are on their way to becoming leaders themselves. Oprah travels to the school 4 times per year and spends time with each of the girls going over their education and school curriculum. The girls get to know Oprah and they call her Mom Oprah. Her display of care and genuine affection for others is what helps build trust amongst her followers and viewers. As a salesman, Oprah is very persuasive. She is energetic, enthusiastic, charming, and likable. Oprah developed a love of reading as a child. Since she did not have many friends, she turned to books. She wanted to bring this habit of reading to more of her viewers, so she started a segment on her show called Oprah's Book Club. She would select books that she was excited about and that dealt with issues close to her heart. The first book she selected was called The Deep End of the Ocean. During the segment, she said she wanted more people to read, so she was going to pick a book, give everyone a chance to read it, and then have the author on the show to discuss it with viewers who either agreed or disagreed. She made sure to tell the audience that while they had to buy the book, she had no stake in this project other than to share her love of reading. The Deep End of the Ocean had subject matter that she felt might be difficult for parents to read at first, but she confidently said, "Trust me, just read it." As the segment goes on, her audience gets more and more excited about this idea. The book eventually became a #1 bestseller because of it being featured on Oprah's show, and then it was eventually made into a movie. Many of the books that Oprah has selected for her book clubs have gone on to be bestsellers. Many people have also written into Oprah to tell her that because of her segment on her show, they have started reading on a regular basis. The personality traits of a salesman, being energetic, enthusiastic, charming, allow Oprah to make people want to listen to her and take part in what she is promoting. This has been named the Oprah effect. As a salesman, Oprah is emotionally contagious. She is very expressive. She is what psychologists refer to as a sender, and she has a great influence over the moods of others. On her show, Oprah gets very excited and charismatic. She is known as one of the most charismatic women in America right now. Her followers respond to her message that they are able to improve their lives through hard work. She inspires people to be better. If she finds a product or service that she really believes in, people are willing to buy it simply because it's Oprah. Her excitement and charisma that she displays when presenting a product have allowed her to build trust with her viewers. They believe that she would not try and sell them something that was worthless, so they take part in whatever it is that she is presenting to her audience because they trust her and they believe in her.
Bennett said, "Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality." In the book on becoming a leader, Bennett said that a great leader must have a clear vision or a guiding vision to lead, be able to communicate their passions, and have the integrity quality to pass on and inspire other people. Bennett called these as the basic leadership ingredients. However, the society seems to be lacking of these leadership ingredients from the great leaders. Our salesman, Oprah Winfrey, has all of these leadership ingredients that Bennett described. Oprah has all these qualifications that Bennett is talking about. She is a great leader. She has a guiding vision. She can communicate her passions and the integrity quality to pass on and inspire other people. And people trusted her. She is excellent at selling her vision. For example, in 2015, her vision was to encourage the people around her to live a better health. So she became a shareholder and board member of Weight Watchers. She started eating a healthy, balanced diet and enjoying her food. She has lost 40 pounds using Weight Watchers in her lifestyle. People who follow her is also doing a great success and living a better lifestyle. Because she joined Weight Watcher, it makes her an effective leader with Weight Watcher because the world knows her as a trustworthiness leader and believe anything associated with Oprah, she can transcend it. She has trustworthiness that can drive people in. Her power as a salesman is unlimited. Because she's a leader with integrity, who is someone who can communicate her passion and give people hope, she can what Bennett stated in the book that she can get people on her side. Bennett called this the basic of trust or integrity. As a trustworthiness salesman, women see her as a role model because she gave women a courage and a belief that they can make a chance to be successful. Oprah can reinvent organizations and lead to make good things to the society. She's a great example of an alchemist leader because she's good at leading society-wide transformation. She received an acceptance award for fighting against sexual harassment at the Golden Globe in 2018. In addition, she was recognized as number 27 of the world's 50 years greatest leader in 2018. She is set out to make a great leader for the society.
What I know for sure is that speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we all have. And I'm especially proud and inspired by all the women who have felt strong enough and empowered enough to speak up and share their personal stories. Each of us in this room are celebrated because of the stories that we tell. And this year, we became the story. But it's not just a story affecting the entertainment industry. It's one that transcends any culture, geography, race, religion, politics, or workplace.
So not only is Oprah a great leader with integrity, she's also a great salesman that we look up to. She is a trustworthy brand ambassador that has helped catapult many products throughout her career. And just like her book club, she created her favorite things list, which allowed companies to be completely successful just by simply being on this list. So one of the examples that felt the positive impact was the company Spanx. It's a company became best known for one thing, and that's the bodysuit shapewear. And they ended up selling over 50,000 of their products in just 3 months. And this was simply for being in Oprah's favorite things list. The iPad was also listed, and when it was originally released back in 2010 by Apple, the initial reaction was somewhat mixed. However, because Oprah fell in love with it instantly, later that year, she actually called it her number one favorite thing ever. and they ended up selling over 8 million units, and they had actually sold over 14.8 million iPads worldwide by that time. And so it was very important for her to let people know how much she loved it and how beneficial she felt it was. And Weight Watchers um, is another example of another company that has succeeded because of Oprah. Their stock rose to 287% in 2017 alone, and their shares have gained over 550% ever since Oprah has joined, which we call the Oprah effect. Oprah's charitable foundation, also known as the Oprah Winfrey Angel Network, or just the Angel Network, is known for encouraging people around the world to make a difference in lives of others. And their main causes are for children, disaster relief, family parent support, and women. They have raised over $80 million, and all of which was donated to those charitable causes. And Oprah herself has personally covered some of the network's administrative costs. At least 11 million of what went to the relief efforts for Hurricane Katrina and Rita. Oprah herself kicked in another 10 million on top of that. This particular network has also helped build 60 schools in 13 countries and provided books and uniforms for those students. Much of the work once conducted through the Angel Network is now actually being handled by the Oprah Winfrey Charitable Foundation. Recommendations considered. So being that Oprah already has a list of her favorite things, we wanted to have a list of her favorite charities. Knowing that Oprah's impact could heavily influence products, we know that she can heavily influence charities. We feel that this could improve a great change to her organization, and if we are hired, we could cement the Oprah Winfrey Foundation as the most successful in the world for future generations. We can assure that we will continue to help those who need it the most. Some of the named charities that we have picked are foundations that would definitely need assistance, would definitely need Oprah's brand because she's such a great brand ambassador in order to help take them to the next level and find cures for pediatric cancer, to provide additional, for the Jesse Reese Foundation, for example, they build joy jars for children with cancer and their families so that they never ever have to give up hope. Together We Rise involves foster care and helping children within the foster care and building bikes. And they have a family fellowship scholarship program, and they also provide sweet cases. The American Civil Liberties Union and the Women's Empowerment Foundation are just a few examples of some charities that Oprah can consider. So for the future, the Oprah Winfrey Foundation can help worthy causes that need that Oprah effect.
So, in summary, although Oprah went through some rough times as a child, she persevered. She used her voice to bring awareness to the Me Too movement while also helping millions of people around the world with self-esteem issues through her Weight Watchers campaign. Through her show and many public appearances, she has displayed the three characteristics of a salesman. She's shown time and time again that she's a storyteller, she's enthusiastic and likable, and that she can relate through emotion with the public. In addition to all of this, she had a guiding vision that she displayed in her Oprah Winfrey show, and she was able to inspire other people to do honorable things such as donate to charities and bring awareness to certain movements. She focuses on things that are important, such as children, disaster relief, family and parent support, and women. In conclusion, we would recommend that Oprah give her helping hand and use her influence to assist more organizations that deal with cancer, research, and patient care. We'd love to hear from all of you, so please leave your comments below.